Hello, I'm Bruce Lorincz, and this show is called Bruce on the Loose. I talk to people in Wadsworth and the county and beyond. Today, we're very happy to have Lori Wilkinson, the interim director of the Soprema Senior Center, and Cindy Mironets, student at the University of Akron. Thank you both for joining us. And in previous shows, I've had the foundation for the Soprema Center. Lori, you had a little bit to do with that show with Mr. Jim Dole, and also we had Rich Berlin on. And recently we did a show on Habitat for Humanity, a very fine show and in fact the roof was been put on that home on Durling Drive. We're really happy about that. Lori, today in the afternoon, we're going to reveal the walking challenge where over 100 people have been walking on a regular basis. How does that make you feel?
It is so exciting. So yes, this afternoon we have our big walking challenge celebration and mileage reveal where we celebrate our walkers who have reported in miles. We had over 100 senior walkers that signed up for this fall's walking challenge, and we had 94. We just did the counting this morning, and 94 actually reported miles. So we're so excited to give the big reveal in a little bit of how many miles they accomplished.
And it wasn't always that many people involved. I think it has evolved over the years. And how long has the walking challenge been in existence?
That's a great question. We started it in spring of 2013. So this is our 9th year for the walking challenge. However, it is our 10th walking challenge because in 2021, for the first time ever, we had a spring walking challenge and we had a fall walking challenge. So this is our second one of the year already.
You know, I'm really impressed. A lot of groups have also been expanded and joined the walking challenge over the years, and most recently my alma mater, the University of Akron. Can you explain how that happened?
Yes, so during the pandemic, during the shutdown, Patty Anzo from the University of Akron, one of the professors there, reached out and said, how can we get involved? And so she got involved with our walking challenge in this past spring and was a huge part of it. We so appreciated them. And then when she found out we were reopening, she asked, would you mind having a couple interns from the University of Akron that are seniors that can help out? And what an amazing blessing it has been to have Cindy and Allison, who is not with us today, but to help with this challenge. So it has been wonderful.
You know, that is really nice to have additional groups assisting you along the way, but the foundation of the walking challenge has been SUMA and the YMCA. Could you talk about those two groups? Yes,
so back in 2013, we had just opened the campus here for the Senior Center and the Y and SUMA, and Mike Huth and Gary Lake. They are still part of the walking challenge to this day. But we sat down, we were like, how can we get seniors to be motivated, work collaboratively to motivate them to get out and walking? And we created this walking challenge concept. And so they play a big part. In fact, we'll have Gary Lake there at the celebration today. He does his annual congratulatory pep talk, and you've heard that before.
Oh, yes.
So we're so happy to have them partner with us and just provide. In the past, they've provided email motivations and all of that. So we appreciate their expertise.
Cindy, what has been your role in the walking challenge at the Soprema Senior Center?
So my colleague and I, Allison Holliday, we are both interns at the University of Akron, and we have our current rotation is community nutrition. So that's kind of how we got placed here in the community at Wadsworth Suprema Center, and we have been, the participants have been logging their miles, they've been sending emails in, and also some of them are bringing them into the center, so we are able to see how many miles they're walking weekly. And we were logging them into a document to see all of our cumulative miles, and we would kind of keep up with that every week. And then also every week we sent out a Wonderful Wednesday email, and that had a weekly flyer attached to it, and we had like fun recipes on it and nutrition and health educational tips. And then we would also just help out with anything else at Soprema Senior Center.
And your major is at the University of Akron is what now?
Nutrition and dietetics.
And that would enable you to maybe work as the head dietitian at a school or a hospital or a prison maybe?
Yeah, there are many, many different career paths as a dietitian. I've had internship experiences at schools and hospitals, long-term care settings, eating disorder facilities here. It's amazing to be able to get all of that experience.
Have you talked to some of the, on Wednesdays I think you're on site, you come
Yeah.
and again do all your work and compiling all the miles that I and others have sent in. Did you talk to some of the seniors and get some ideas from them possibly?
Yeah, we've talked to many of them. Ron Kilkeman, he is fabulous. He's been there every week cheering us on and encouraging us and updating us on how his walking journey was going.
Sure.
And we've talked to you, Bruce, and Jim Dahl, and many others too. They would always stop in and say hi to us. They were very, very friendly.
Well, let's get back to those flyers on a weekly basis. And I think we took a picture of those earlier. What specifically, maybe take one of the ones that you've given us and maybe give a hint or a tip for like a dietary situation or something that would help us.
Yeah, so we had one of these here, and our weekly recipe was a healthy apple cinnamon oatmeal. So we broke down kind of the benefits of oatmeal. It's a whole grain. It has a lot of great heart benefits. It's a very heart healthy food. So we wanted to include that. It has a lot of fiber, which is really good for lowering your cholesterol and just overall health. And then we also just included a little physical activity recommendation. It's recommended to do 150 minutes of aerobic activity weekly and about 1 to 2 days of strength training. So we would just try to give a little bit of an educational piece as well as a fun, easy recipe that has minimal ingredients and minimal prep time and just also nutritious at the same time.
It seems to me in the last decade possibly, people are much more tuned to their health and what they can do to benefit from, and it sounds like you're not pushing just the diet, but exercise and strength training, and it really all goes together, doesn't it?
It does, it does. It's all a balance of healthy eating and that regular exercise as well as your mental health as well. So I think people are definitely aware of their proper habits and health. And, you know, we do live in a very fast-paced culture right now, and it can be kind of hard to put your health in the front line. It's often pushed back, but you really just have to start making those small, healthy, sustainable changes that are going to last you long term.
What about the University of Akron? How have they prepared you, and do you feel you're ready to go to a full-fledged job with a lot of responsibilities down the road?
I feel very prepared. For the last 4 years, it's been a lot of education, a lot of classes. For the last 2 years, we've had a lot of internship experiences, so we have that on-site experience of working with real patients and real clients and being in the hospital and being hands-on with them and helping them with their health. So I feel very prepared to get out there in the workforce as a dietitian.
Lori, you mentioned that the walking challenge has expanded not only in the spring, but I think this is the second year it's been in the fall. And I can tell you, the fall is a wonderful time to walk. The weather isn't quite, as hot sometimes, and you get in middle, late May, and the leaves are changing. And I would go to some parks with Buddy, my wonderful dog, and we would have really nice walks. So the pandemic has kind of helped in this way to expand to go to really 4 months. When you talk about the year, 4 months, people can go ahead and record their walking.
Yes, because of 2020, when that happened, we had our spring walking challenge planned where seniors would be walking in May and June, and then with the shutdown in 2020, we had to quickly revamp and make a plan. So we postponed it to the fall, had a fall walking challenge during the months of September and October in 2020, and it was a huge success. Despite we were physically closed, we were a senior center without walls. Seniors stayed connected with us, reported miles to us every month, every week during September and October of 2020. And then we heard feedback. They said, we would love to keep a fall walking challenge because it is beautiful. This fall in 2021, one of the challenges we gave to our walkers is we let them take photos if they wanted to enter a photo contest. So that'll be a piece this afternoon at the celebration. We will have some of the photos and displayed, and there'll be a little bit of voting going on, but they came out beautifully because it is such a beautiful time to walk during September and October. And then just recording those miles, it keeps you accountable and really is so motivational. So we've had great feedback from seniors.
The walking certainly has its benefits, but also the merchants have kind of stepped up and give little incentives. Can you talk about the call-ins on Monday? And I guess we're going to have a raffle, right?
Yes. So we've had different professional friends donate door prizes. Adrienne Patrick from Main Street Wadsworth, she was a contributor this year with some motivation. We had a kickoff recording with her, and she will be there today to congratulate everybody and give the latest. We have just a beautiful downtown to walk, so many opportunities there, and there's going to be a lot of door prizes this afternoon. In fact, there will also be a prize bag for every walker today that they will receive, and a certificate and prizes have been donated. So very thankful for professional friends and those in the community to support us.
You know, Laura and Cindy, I wore my tie here is the Seven Dwarves, and it doesn't matter if you're Doc, a very intelligent individual, or you're sneezy or sleepy, you can still walk, and it doesn't matter your again, stature or your age. Walking is something that everyone can do.
Yes, absolutely. And that's why we don't have a competition. We have seniors that, yes, they're out walking multiple miles a day, but then we have other seniors that maybe walking a mile, it takes them a few days to get that mile because they've had a near hip replacement or they're on oxygen or whatever, and their mile, when they walk it, however long it takes them, is just as important as the miles coming from somebody that's out there daily because they may have different, health conditions. So it's just a matter of participating, and every mile counts and goes to our totals. So that's the beauty of this walking challenge.
Cindy, what are some of the benefits in walking? People, years ago might have also thought walking, that's not that big a deal. When we got into the running craze and everyone in the marathons and also the triathlots and all those types of things. But walking can be very beneficial.
It is. It is one of the best things that you could do for your health. It is a very underrated form of exercise. It has so many physical benefits, such as reducing your risk of type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, any cardiovascular disease, which we know is the #1 cause of death here in America. So it is so many physical benefits to it, and there's also so many great mental health benefits to it. Walking releases endorphins, which make you just feel good, and it could be a great mood booster, and it could help reduce anxiety and depression. So it really just has so many amazing benefits.
I saw an article the other day on the internet that said walking in colder weather also is very helpful for the heart. That you have to walk, and you have to do a little bit more and strain. And the cold weather, so we really shouldn't stay inside. We should try to get when it's not snowy or icy, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's really good to get outside in the winter too.
Yeah, or even a community center or the YMCA, or just walking around your house. Anything is better than nothing.
Cindy, what have you learned from your internship here?
I've learned a lot. I think just mostly through this walking challenge. I think it's just never too late to start your health journey and to live a healthy lifestyle. I mean, we have so many seniors here who are walking so many miles a week, and it is just so amazing to see that and to hear their testimonies about how their blood pressure has been lowered, or they just feel a lot better, or their mind feels a lot sharper. And we've had a lot of people email us and tell us that. So it's just really cool to see that even in that older age, it's still so possible to live a healthy lifestyle. And it's so awesome that the seniors here in Wadsworth have the Soprema Senior Center to come to and the YMCA right next door. So it's been a really great experience here.
And Lori, if people still aren't very comfortable, we do see kind of an upgrade a little bit with a few people getting tested positive in our area. We can still do things on Zoom. They don't have to physically come here for programs and other things, right?
Yes, that is absolutely right. We have something for every comfort level. In fact, right after this show today, we have Dr. Patel coming. We have a hybrid program. She's coming in person. We have seniors coming in person, but we also have seniors joining us via Zoom, and she's going to be talking about sciatica nerve and back pain. Very important topic, but we'll have seniors joining us from home as well as in person. And the walking challenge was a perfect example of that, because you could be a part of the walking challenge, walk your neighborhood, walk in your home. We had a lady on oxygen doing that, and you didn't have to be around other people. So whatever your comfort level was, you could still participate.
Cindy, we talked about the job market being pretty well. It doesn't matter what area. Seems like, I don't know if you want to be a truck driver, but we could use a bus driver for the district too. But be that as it may, where do you see yourself really trying to apply and get a job and go from there?
Yeah, that's the beauty of having all these internship experiences during school. I've got to experience, like I said, hospital settings, long-term care, food service, schools, so the community centers, and it's really great to get all of that experience. And one of my other current internships is at an eating disorder facility. So that's personally where I feel led to continue on after I graduate. So I'm hoping that that's where my path will lead me.
And that is a situation where we don't seem to have as much information on that in the last couple of years, but it still affects and impacts people very directly.
Yes, it is very, very impactful, and especially after COVID, we are seeing such a big rise in them, which is very unfortunate, but we have to get more dietitians into that field to become more knowledgeable about it so that we can help as much people as we can.
Lori, the walking challenge and Dr. Patel aren't the only things going on. This week, the Soprema Center opened up its cafeteria, and it changed things dramaticany.
Yes, Monday was opening day, which is so exciting. Medina Creative Housing is our new cafe operator. So we have our cafe open now Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. So and it's open to all ages, open to the public. So anybody can come in and grab coffee, breakfast, lunch. They have all these pastries. You'll see a bakery case. You'll see a remodeled counter in there, courtesy of the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation. So many changes in there. I just invite everybody to come check it out.
Cindy, rumor had it there's a really good opportunity for cheesecake and some other things, so I think you would probably recommend moderation.
Yes.
Especially people on the fringe with sugar issues. We really probably shouldn't overindulge.
Yes, that's true. You don't want to overindulge. I do believe in moderation. They're not the complete enemy, and I think if you're just trying to cut out a whole food group that's a little bit too restrictive, there's definitely room for those treats in our life, and really just focusing in on how you're feeling after you eat it and being in tune with how your body's feeling. And you're probably going to notice that when you do eat a lot of salt or a lot of sugar, you're probably not feeling your best. So just keeping that in mind is going to be good.
Lori, the cafe has a track record. The coffee is renowned in the Medina area, and its treats also really get high marks. Would you say that so far is true?
Oh my goodness, it sure is. It sure is. They grind their own and roast their own coffee. I have never been a black coffee drinker, and every day this week their coffee is so amazing. I am drinking it black. My husband was shocked, but you don't even need cream or sugar in the coffee. It's not bitter. They use Arabica beans. It's amazing.
That is, and then again, that increases the number of people here. I was amazed. I came in to check on something last week, and it was bingo day, and I just looked in the room and couldn't believe how many people. I guess maybe I assumed there were a few people playing bingo, but it was a lot more. It was a room full.
Yes. Oh my goodness. We've had so many people in our center. We've had well over 100 brand new seniors join the Soprema Senior Center in just the last 3 months. It's been amazing just being open, and now with the cafe being open as well, it's going to be as busy as ever. And we have so much to look forward to. So our website is available. We have our newsletter and calendars there. We have a big Christmas party drive-by on December 15th. So seniors can, it's going to be drive-by, so no matter how comfortable they are, we're going to have a gift for the first 250 seniors that sign up. So I heard Santa's going to be there. It's going to be driving right in front of the senior center. We'll assign everybody a time, so I would like to invite people to take advantage of that. It'll be a party in a bag, and you simply drive by and we'll celebrate together.
We are going to kind of move inside as the weather gets cooler. Today, a very nice day, but it's going to get colder. But outside, there have been some renovations outside on the patio. Can you explain what we've done?
Yes, the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation, they have had a pavilion built and donated for us. And it is our new landmark. When you come to the Soprema Senior Center, or you're even driving around campus, you cannot miss this beautiful pavilion. It just went up a couple weeks ago, and we're so excited because it is going to expand our programming space. So a day like today, when we're supposed to be in the 60s, it would be a great day to get to enjoy the outdoor space. We'll be using it on a regular basis once we get through the winter time, of course. And it's going to also increase the dining area as well. Outdoor dining is a thing since COVID has hit. So just expanding the possibilities and what we can offer here at the Soprema Senior Center. This pavilion is amazing, and a huge thanks to the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation.
Cindy, how does it sound? A cup of coffee, a very healthy cup of coffee, and a small slice of cheesecake being outside under the pavilion. How does that sound to you?
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, that's for sure. Speaking of the foundation, I understand one of the pillars of the fundraising effort is the 12 Days of Christmas. Can you explain what that is and how people could possibly get tickets to that?
Yes, you can. And they're $10. Enters you into all 12 drawings for the 12 Days of Christmas. The drawings begin December 6th. You can stop at the Senior Center, order tickets there. You can attend one of the downtown events. They will be there for these Main Street events downtown. And also you can go to wadswortholderadultsfoundation.org, and there's a link right there to order tickets. $10 each. It's a great way to support the Senior Center, seniors in the community. And then you have a chance to win 12 prizes that will be worth at least $250 each, full of gift cards to local businesses. And these gift cards haven't been donated. They were purchased due to the generosity of our professional friend sponsors. So we've been able to help local businesses by getting those, the foundation has, by purchasing the gift cards that are going to be the prizes. And from December 6th through December 17th, every day at 8:45 on Wadsworth Radio, they'll announce the winner that day. The last drawing will be December 17th live at the Soprema Senior Center in the cafe. So anyone listening to this, please mark your calendar, December 17th at noon. The mayor will be there to draw the final final couple winners, and the last winner, I heard that is valued at over $500 right now. So that is super exciting. If you win, you'll be set for Christmas shopping with all those gift cards you'd get to give out, and it's just $10 for a ticket. So a great way to support the Senior Center.
And the good news about this fundraiser is that even if you don't win, it goes back into the foundation. And there's been some improvements inside as well. Did I see a fireplace and some comfortable chairs there?
Yes, the fireplace, some seating, our new coffee bar. They've really helped us improve our space inside the Senior Center. They're getting ready to, they are very generous towards the voucher program when that starts up in early 2022, where seniors can get vouchers to eat in the cafe. They support that. All of the funds that they raise directly go to support seniors in the community.
Cindy, just like we're trying to go ahead and have the young people get away from their technology and get out and move, so the senior citizens also need to go ahead and be active, to move, and it certainly extends our life, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think just having a community and being socially active, that is amazing for your health.
And just like the Seven Dwarves, again, you could have all kind of different interests. If, again, you're not comfortable, you can do it on Zoom. If you want to come in, and I'm involved with the library, with the book chat, and it is Thursday, last Thursday of the month, and we have various discussions on the book, and it's interesting to hear what other people say. So you can use the Soprema Senior Center are things that you like. Maybe you're a card player. We have a lot of cards, right?
Oh yes. Pinnacle, Bridge is back. We have mahjong players. We have, and with the cafe, you can just sit with, and we have a nice fireplace. Meet a friend. We have free Wi-Fi. You can come in with a laptop and just hang out. We have just so much to offer. See what's going on. But there's something every single day. We're full of programs. We're very busy, and we offer something for everyone, whether it's social or educational. We're there for seniors in the community.
Cindy, best of luck to you for your search for a job. I know with your background and experience, I have no doubts that you will land a good position and go from there, and don't be a stranger to Wadsworth. We'd like to see you in the future.
Yeah.
And Lori, thank you for all you do for the seniors and for all the folks here in Wadsworth. And thanks for viewing Bruce on the Loose.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.